So this video is going to be a little different. Some of you may like it, some may just move on, but I'm good for like bearing it all when it comes to being honest with my playing. Before I run you through all the mistakes I'm going to make, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I think there are a few different types of guitar players. There's those naturally gifted players who they do practice, but yet it just comes easily to them. And then they can maintain that for the rest of their life or career. And then there's guys like me who practice a lot, and it takes them forever to get this technique. And if they don't keep up with it, it just deteriorates. So I wanted to go through this while we're on the theme of Zakk Wylde and that first album, No Rest for the Wicked. I've got the tone ready. Here's the chord tone with lots of delay in a bad volume pot. And I missed it. So I brought up this video of Zakk Wylde actually teaching the solo. It was years and years ago, and I thought that was mighty nice of him. Now it's just time to actually get the technique. So two players' techniques have eluded me. One is Zakk Wylde's super fast pentatonic picking, and Eric Johnson, the same kind of thing, pentatonic. I just can't get those fast. So you're going to see me struggle with this solo, but I'd like to come back weeks later when I have it down the way he does it. There's only two parts that are tough for me. One is the very beginning, which I can kind of get it in the way that I pick it, which is all alternate. But he does a combination of a mini sweep and an up pick, and I think Eric does some of that too. But that's another alien. So in the beginning of that solo, he's got this. Sorry, there's tons of delay. I'm going to keep it on because I like it. So what he's doing, maybe just a little bit less. He's got down, down, and then an up pick. I can kind of play it like this. Like I said, kind of. It's really sloppy. He has a lot of palm muting and down, down, up. So I'm going to play it really slowly, but I'm telling you, I'm going to get this down, and we're going to come back with it with this backing track I found, and I'm going to nail it. Maybe. Next part is that super fast pentatonic in F sharp. Now I thought there was some like super cool technique that I would learn that would make it easier, but no, it's just alternate picking. He kind of shows it slow, but it goes to show you that sometimes when you just play things, it's hard to like transcribe it, because he actually puts a couple more notes in there. So that's what he kind of shows, but I think he's actually doing a couple more notes. But there's also something I noticed that what I do is the way I pick my right hand. So in later years, I've seen him do this almost like wrist to forearm motion. On the video, which is a pretty old one, before he had his beard, that nasty beard, Zakk. So I want, when I'm doing things, there's more of that wrist. But what I noticed him is it's almost like, and Troy Grady, he'd probably break down. I think he probably does somewhere. Breaks down this pick. Anyway, so that's that. But you can go find that video and see exactly what he does. And then he repeats it. And then with the wah on, he does a... Gotta make the faces. And then he'll do this. So, and I find that he's, like I was trying to bend with my finger. He's just bending, using his left hand to his advantage. The next part, which is out of your pentatonic. Maybe not. What is that? Pattern 1. But he's just doing the small part of it. Dirt. Then he does this, which is odd, but I mean it's a blues thing. But kind of something you wouldn't hear when it's in this just raw rock song, you know? And that's right out of the same pattern 1 pentatonic. You can go back to this video if you want to learn all the pentatonic patterns. And then he just bends up to this. Which are these unison bends? What they call them? Double stops, I think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So it's just bending. If you haven't done those before, use your middle finger to help. Instead of trying to do that, you know, with fingers 1 and 3. Use your middle finger to help. And he's got a powerful wrist because bending down way up here on the 21st, I have to go up. But he's doing down. Kind of a back and forth here, right? Looks kind of bad. But overall, once you get those two, and that's what I was saying earlier, my 2 challenges to this are that picking technique. And then this is probably harder, I think. But I find if I do a little more of this mode, but then I can't palm read it. Let's play it sloppy and then come back to it later. That's horrible. Terrible, but that's why you get to see the beginning of me practicing it. So like I said, some of you will like this, some of you will thumbs down it and say you suck. Some of you guys can appreciate it and say, yep, we all had to practice, we all started somewhere. Alright, well there it is in all its glory and not glory. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a good week.